So Kulusevski gets in the big points there for Tottenham Hotspur. Coach has a few things to analyze as far as this game is concerned. Coach, take us to the screen. What do we have first?
Yes, so we are going to look at the first goal scored by Spurs. Shocking, though. Look at what has happened here. These are the Man City players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the 10 outfield players, look at where they are. These are all the Spurs players. They are also in their half. So Man City feel that they can see everything that Spurs are going to do. So they were safe. But look, at this level, when you lose possession of the ball defensively, you are weak. So once I roll this, you see what happened. Let it roll. Now we are going. You see the corner goes in there. No, I wanted the Man City. I wanted the Spurs' first goal. Let me go back and see if I can get that one. Wait, okay, that is the song one.
Yeah.
This is the one I wanted to talk about. Good. Okay, so yeah, it was on a corner kick. Again, look at the Man City players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of them, more or less in the final attacking third.
Yeah.
Now, if you position yourself like that, simply because your opponents have brought every 10 player into their box, you are safe, but you are not safe. You are safe if you've got the ball on the rebound, but you are not safe when the ball goes away. So the corner comes in. Look at that. It went to a Spurs player. He touches it. 1, 2. Now look at the Man City players.
They're all scrambling.
All of them are in front of the ball instead of being behind the ball. So look at, if I pause it here, look at this. Now look at Son Heung-min. He's gotten the beating of Doku already. So Doku is a gunner. He's no longer interested. Now Kyle Walker does something so important as a defender. Look at Kyle Walker. Once I roll this, Kyle Walker here did not, I repeat, he didn't sell himself. He made sure he positioned himself in between Lisoso here and the ball, more or less compelling Son Heung-min not to pass the ball to Lisoso, but
to go direct.
Tactically gave Ederson, the Man City goalkeeper, the chance. So he should have made the save.
Because he went near post as well.
It went straight to him. So he should have made the save. If I am the coach and I'm analyzing this again, first point to be noted here, the Man City organization on the defensive center was poor. I think these guys, these two here, let me pause it a bit. These two Man City players, I think this and that, one of them should have been in and around this particular area here, this area here, somewhere there. One of them should have been there.
Yeah, because if you watch this, there are 3 Spurs players there.
Exactly. One of them should have been there waiting to volley the ball back on go if it bounces. You see, it's about winning the second ball. So if you cannot win the second ball, you are in big trouble. Man City didn't win it there. And the moment the transition took place, you could clearly see them struggling. Look at that. It is all the Spurs players are doing is that they are on the move. They are gone. So again, I want to highlight the importance of Kyle Walker. Let me pause it there again. Look at what he does. He more or less put himself in between and made sure that Son Heung-min will not see this pass. When I'm talking about this particular pass here, Son Heung-min will not see that pass. Because if Son had attempted the pass, Kyle Walker would have blocked it. Or this incoming Man City player
would have taken
care of that. So he did everything to give the goalkeeper the advantage. And look, that was kindergarten on the part of Ederson. The ball virtually went under his arm. It's a routine save. Watch it again clearly. This will point out Son had the beating of Doku. It went. Look at it. Ederson, that is a routine save all day.
I feel like he's caught in 2 minds. So there's a part of him that thinks that Son might look for the cutback eventually.
So just do your job. Do your job. His position was right. He had protected the first ball, compelling Son to go across his body. So when they came there, it is a routine save. So you should have that. Now the next one I want to highlight is the Man City Foden's goal. We are not going to talk through all the goals. The Man City Foden's goal. Let's play that.
Yeah.
Okay, now watch. Man City, I think here, let me pause this. The Spurs player who came and committed this tackle here, he was too weak. If I'm the one doing the coaching, I'm going to go for him. You don't lose such 50-50 balls in front of your 18-yard. Because the moment you don't win it and your opponent takes it or picks it up, you are in big, big trouble. So now you really saw that. Now look at the movement. Look at the movement of Alvarez. goodness me, is that not delicious? Let me draw this back.
Yeah, just draw this back and highlight
and
it
then
for
let me
us again.
highlight it for you. So look at it. Look at Alvarez. This is Alvarez here, right here. This is Alvarez. Look at him. Look at the Spurs players. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody eyes on the ball.
Yep.
He just located this very simple pothole here. Look at that. He located that. And Doku, look, if players are playing at this level, we call these passes intricate defensive splitting passes. Doku virtually passes the ball through all the Spurs players.
Takes 4 players out to the pass.
Out. And the moment it got to Alvarez, then Foden was there, control, pop into the back of the net. This is what off-the-ball movement guarantee. So every team, every coach is encouraged to tell his players to keep moving when they are in possession. I think the last goal I'm going to highlight because of time is the Lisoso one. The one that made it, no, I'll highlight the last goal. The Kulusevski goal. Defensively, too, there are so many things to point out there. So let's roll. Now, as we roll, look at that. Now, if you look at the shape of Man City here, they don't have any problem. Defensively, they are solid. Yeah. So there's absolutely no need to panic. This is Kulusevski. I want to highlight it. I'm not getting the card. This is Kulusevski. He's completely out of focus. There's absolutely no danger. It is virtually a 4v sort of 3. Let me put it that way. Rodri, Grealish, and I think this is Alvarez Rodri and Grealish. They are in front of the ball and not behind the ball. But because Man City have 4 defenders, you don't panic if you are the coach. Now, the one that created the biggest problem or the lack of awareness was Nathan Ake. He should be, you see, he is under no pressure. It's good to keep your eyes on the ball, but the ball is far away from you, some, let me say, 25, 30 meters away from you. So Ake here should be actually looking around for the next most dangerous Spurs player. And that player is not the player in possession of the ball. It is the player that he had tactically better left to close the gap through the middle so that Spurs don't go through the defenders. But he should have kept his eye on the player. So look at it. It rolled. You see, he's looking, but he's not
and
looking
he's still
at,
on his blind
at
side.
His trail marker. Yeah. Boom, into the back of the net.
Nobody's picking him up.
Nobody's. And again, lack of communication from Rodri and at least if Ake is not being aware of the situation, let me roll it back a bit. If Ake is not being aware, now here, Rodri, Alvarez, at least one of them should be pointing out to him that keep
somebody's
your eyes
behind you.
Yep. Keep your eyes on Kulusevski because Kulusevski is the most dangerous person.
No, but coach, if you look at the heads of the Man City players too, I don't blame them because everybody looks like they are looking at the Spurs player with the ball.
At this level, if you've got a player here in the Scott Walker, there is Neves or whoever is there, then there's Ikanji. That player is not the most dangerous player. The player knows that he cannot attempt to dribble past these 3 guys. So the best thing he can do is to whip him the cross. Yeah. So Ake here should have known better. Assuming Ake didn't see him, this is Jack Grealish. Point it out to him. That Kulusevski
watch your back, Kulusevski is coming.
You. He's the most dangerous. And if you look at the cross was meant to pick Kulusevski up. So there you go. You roll it again, and then look at Ake. By the time he was still not looking behind. Bang into the back of the net.
Fantastic.
Again, defenders are told that when the ball is out wide, your opposite flank, when your center back shift, it's good for you to shift in order to narrow the gap or prevent your team from going through the middle. But as you do that, you should be watching. Watch at least.
Always have your head on the swivel.
We saw the likes of Javi, even on receiving the ball. Javi
always looks around.
He does it. You don't need to turn 360. Just do this, and your vision takes you that far, at least 180, and you can see what is happening. And Ake, you could clearly see him struggling. And look, truth be told, you may want to take the shine of the Spurs 3-3 draw because of that last opportunity that the referee denied Man City. But the bravery, the courage, the audacity for Postecoglou to tell his boys to go toe-to-toe with Man City at the Etihad needs to be credited. We listened to Kulusevski and Son after the game. They said that during recess, the only simple instruction given to them by Postecoglou, he said, guys, keep playing. Keep playing. forget about what is happening. I'm the manager. I'm
say
saying,
keep playing.
go out there and express yourself.
Yeah.
Keep playing, and we are going to get there. And this is a massive, because if they had lost this, it would have been 4 in a row.
Yep.
After starting the season so well,
Yep.
if there's any venue they needed to go to in order to put an end to that losing trend and begin to come back to winning ways, this is the venue of the champions. Congratulations to Postecoglou and his boys.
Brilliant stuff for Coach Christopher Nimley. Just taking us through the tactical screen there on what went wrong, how the goals were scored and whatnot. Lovely stuff. Let me read a few of your messages that have been coming in. I'll take some thoughts from you and then we'll get some more highlights in the bag. So